So I said that I was going to frog back some of this under the quilt sock because I wanted to do this gradient, and from some reason I went from that colour to like really dark brown black immediately. And some of you have asked me to show how I do that, because it's easy to like rip back, like to pull the yarn and get back, yeah. But the more difficult bit, I guess, is pulling it back onto the needle. Okay, so needles out, and then start pulling. Now it's two colour work, so at some point the contrast colour is going to appear and you're going to get tangled unless you do them at the same time, like that. It's kind of really satisfying. So I'm now nearly there, and what I'm going to do is kind of slow down, not be so like reckless pulling it all out, because I want to get to like a row or two before I want to put the needles back on. Okay, so for me that's good. I'm at the beginning of the round. I know where the beginning of the round is because of that. So I'm right at the back of the beginning. You can see there's like one row there with the contrast colour, and this is what the yarn looks like. And this is where I need to start putting the stitches back on the needle, which is hard to do when you're talking. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna worry about if the stitches are twisted or not. I just want to get every stitch back onto that needle. Now I'm going to count how many stitches I've got. So by some miracle, I do actually have 36, which is how many I'm supposed to have. So I'm going to really carefully pull my cable out, like magic loop, and start picking up on this side. And I'm not going to panic if the stitch has like dropped a row or two, because what I'm going to do is tink back, basically knit back a couple of rows. So I've counted literally 3 times to check I've got the right number of stitches on here. If I didn't, I'd have to go find the one that I've dropped and pick it up. If I don't notice it and I kept knitting, I have honestly just sewn down that drop stitch and added a new stitch where I can see that it's missing. Normally I can tell once I start the pattern again. So now I'm just basically, as they call it, tinking back. They call it tinking because tink is knit spelled backwards. Okay, so just going backwards and down a row like that. So I'm back to exactly where I want to be. I can check on the chart and I can see the pattern here to see that I'm starting again right at the beginning of the round. I can also see the beginning of rounds down here. In the next video, how I'm going to choose the different colours, and I'm also going to knit it not in the dark. I think the problem was last time was I knit it in the evening, and you really can't like check your colours in the evening light. So wish me luck.